Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today because today I'm going to open my mouth and I'm going to talk. Not like I usually do. I'm really going to talk. So I have decided that I'm going to start my Yota Talks episodes, series, whatever you want to call it, with the coronation. So I meant to do it before the coronation, and as most of you know, I've been pretty sick. I'm 90% better, still just a little sick, but I think I'm gonna live. But you guys, I thought I would go ahead and get started with my Yota Talk series. And if you want to hear what all I have to say about Harry and Meghan and the coronation, stick around. Before I get started, I just wanted to say that today is my birthday, and we had most of my family over here tonight. Not everybody. My oldest son had to work, and the girls weren't here because it's actually a school night, but we had a really fun, low-key, kind of a surprise little family get-together here. Keith grilled out some smash burgers, and I don't know, it was just such a nice birthday, you guys. So my daughter gave me a 1-hour massage, a gift certificate for a 1-hour massage. Couldn't think of anything better. So this year I thought about what do I want to get myself for my birthday. But you guys, I haven't really been shopping that much. It's been a while. There are a few things that I have picked up that I will show you very soon, but nothing extravagant. There's really nothing that I want right now. I mean, there's things I want, but, or let me rephrase it. There are things that I've looked at that I think are beautiful. Yeah, but I really don't want anything right now. So that's a good thing, right? I think that sometimes when you go through life and things happen, my mom, you know, she's doing pretty good, but she's not her best. It just changes your outlook. So I really think that could be what's going on with me. I still love luxury. I still love things, but nothing compares to your family. And tonight, most of my family was here, and we just sat out on the back porch and we talked and we laughed, and my grandson was here, and I don't know, it was just a magical and special night with my mom here and my sister and most of my family. So I do want to say that my friends, Dawn and Cammie and Winnie, they all pulled together and got me something so special. I did not expect it. And I just want to tell you guys how much it meant to me. But I didn't expect it, of course. They got me the most beautiful pair of earrings, Lagos. Yes, Lagos. Let me show them to you, you guys. I have been wearing them every single day. Let me come really close. I don't want to scare you. But look how beautiful. So these are from the Spark collection, and I believe they're current, and they're diamonds in the center. Let me move my hair. So there are diamonds in the center, and every time I put them on, actually I've had them on almost every day and even slept in them since they sent them to me. I just think of my friends, and I'm so thankful for my friends, and it's the best thing that ever has happened to me from YouTube. I enjoy YouTube, but meeting the friends that I have met, and several of you I have met in person, several of you I will meet soon. You guys just mean everything to me, and many of you subscribers mean so much to me, and I really appreciate all of you. But they did pull together and get me these gorgeous earrings, this Lagos sterling silver and diamonds. And when I opened them up, because I'm not real familiar with Lagos, I do have a couple of pair, and Dawn turned me onto this beautiful brand. I thought, wow, these are beautiful. I didn't think they were diamonds. I thought they were like CZs or something, and Dawn said, no, they're diamonds. So again, and I don't know if it's showing up. That's why I'm trying to, I can't tell really by looking on the monitor, but I love them. And they sent me a beautiful card, and it says, cheers, cheers, cheers. 3 cheers from you, from from our star-studded crew for a birthday that shines just as brightly as you. And then they have their names inside, like Winnie, Cammie, Winnie, Dawn, and Cammie, and you. And it says, happy birthday from the Bad Girls Club, Winnie, Dawn, and Cammie. I love my bad girls. All right, guys. So, yeah, as far as my birthday goes, it was just one of the best, most low-key birthdays I've ever had in the past. Keith's taken me away for like weekends, bought me extravagant gifts, but you guys, nothing compares to knowing that people that love you want to come and spend time with you. And I don't know, I'm just so happy tonight. So anyway, enough about my birthday. I hope that you're not disappointed that I don't have a big birthday haul. I do have the most spectacular earrings given to me by my beautiful friends whom I love so much, but I don't have a birthday haul this year, and I'm okay with that, you guys, because I have the most fabulous family and the most beautiful friends that anybody could ever ask for. I have help and I have happiness. And what else can we ask for in life? So I have wanted to talk and start like a series or whatever you want to call it on YouTube, where occasionally I take a topic and I give my opinion. It's not to be controversial in the comments. Please refrain from that, because I'm really trying to do better myself, because I know I have gotten myself in trouble before by saying things I shouldn't say. But this is just my opinion. This is the way I see things, and I don't know. I just think it would be a lot of fun and some interesting conversation, as long as everybody down in the comments is respectful of each other's opinions. So anyway, I have always been a royal watcher since I was about 17, 18 years old. I really have been a royal watcher for over 30 years. I have always loved the royal family. I love what they stand for, the continuity of the royal family that dates back 1,000 years ago. And I've just always admired Queen Elizabeth. She was my absolute favorite. I do have a couple of favorites, but I just couldn't imagine her not being the queen. But now, you know, she's gone, and Prince Charles, it's his turn, it's his time to reign, and reign with compassion and love, and I believe that he's going to do that. So anyway, if you guys want to hear what all I have to say and a little bit about Harry, stick around. All right, I think the coronation was a spectacular hit. The enthusiasm, the crowds, they were all there to welcome the new king and queen consort. It was so exciting, and there was a lot of drama beforehand building up, and it had to do with Harry and Meghan. And you guys, I can't help but think they have to regret. They have to regret what they've done. They have to. There's that poor Harry all alone, Meghan back in Montecito, because Montecito, wherever she is, she couldn't face the British people. The way they spoke about them on the documentary, and you guys, I watched a few episodes and I couldn't stomach it. And I have watched everything about the royal family I've ever been able to get my hands on. I haven't been able to sit through it. It's sickening, okay? It's a cry fest. And I just feel like they are so regretful for what they've done. I mean, Harry was sitting in the third row, okay? He could have been dressed in his uniform. He was a decorated war veteran. He spent 2 terms in Iraq. He earned his medals. He did a lot. He was one of the top favorite royals for many years, and now he's tanked, you guys. He's at the bottom. He's right there with Andrew, okay? And that's not a good place to be. But there he sat in the third row. And what made it so ironic, and I kind of wonder about this, Anne's hat. If you guys watched it, Anne's hat obstructed his face, his creepy little face, okay? He looked like the cat that swallowed the canary. He looked hacked out. That's a term we use in the South. I mean, he almost, when he walked in, he put on a smile. He was trying to put his best face forward in front of all the dignitaries all over the world. Everybody knows what has went on. I haven't read the book yet. I've ordered it because, like the series, I didn't know if I could stomach it. My daughter has the book and I kept waiting for her to finish it, and she just hasn't finished it, and I was like, okay, enough. Because I want to talk about it with you guys, and I think I do want to read certain parts of the book and give my opinions, because I have watched commentaries on the book, and there are things in the book that I have read about that I have opinions about. So I'm going to wait until I read the book or get my hands on the book. I can't imagine how he must have felt just sitting back there behind Anne's huge hat. Even the TV cameras, they really didn't horn in on him much. I mean, I kept waiting and looking for him, as I think most people probably did. But you guys, despite Harry and Meghan's best efforts and all the drama and all the problems and the calamities that they have caused the royal family, they failed to ruin the coronation. The coronation was a huge celebration, a huge success, and the beginning of King Charles III's reign, and I hope for many, many years. And just the regalness of Prince William and beautiful Kate and their beautiful children. I mean, it was just breathtaking, you guys. And Harry could have had it all. He and Meghan, she could have really been a real princess. But now, you know, she's just in Montecito somewhere, just bawling her eyeballs out like she always does. And waiting for someone to give her a role so she would win an Oscar. That's not happening. I don't think their life is really turning out quite like they thought that it would. We're going to have to see. You know, only time will tell what happens. But I feel like they have regrets. You know, even if they didn't want to stay in the royal family, they could have done things a lot differently. But back to the coronation, I just feel like it was one of the most beautiful, inspiring, and just, you know, spiritual services. And just the look on King Charles' face. He knew that he has been groomed his entire life for this, and the day had finally come. You know, it's just like, it doesn't seem real, and then when it is real, it's surreal. You know what I mean? It's just, it was just surreal even for me, because I never imagined that this day would come, but I thought it was a huge success, and it was absolutely a beautiful service, full of ceremony, pomp, and pageantry, and tradition. I do feel like when Harry and Meghan decided to leave, and I think it was long before they were actually married, they knew they weren't going to stay around. Basically, Harry gave up his royal titles, his entire life, everything he was groomed to be, to serve the British people, to live a life of service. It's such a noble thing, you guys. And when you are as privileged as Harry has always been, you really do owe it back to society. So he really had a debt to pay to his country. And that's what the royal family is about. And they bring in a lot of money. The tourism, because I've been there, you guys. I have been inside Buckingham Palace. I have been in that famous music room where they take all the photographs. I have seen the inside of Buckingham Palace, what they would allow us to see, and it is absolutely spectacular. It blew me away. It's been many years ago, and I'm dying to go back. But that's all he ever knew, right? So he thought, and I think Meghan thought, that when they left, they would have all that here in the United States. But it's never going to be like that here for them. I feel like they're going to fizzle out in the future. I feel like however long his father is king, that's his father. That's his dad. So his dad has a soft spot for him, but I don't think that William does. I don't know if that's repairable. I really don't. I think that's I saw an interview where Harry said the ball is in their court. No, Harry, I think you're wrong. The ball's in your court. He owes his family, his country, a huge apology. And as I said, he was born to give a life of service, born into great privilege. And with privilege comes much responsibility. And he just flew the coop. I mean, I don't really know how else to put it. I don't think I'm the most eloquent person in the world, but honestly, he flew the coop. He fell in love with Meghan, and he says it was his idea. No, it wasn't. She is so sly and so cunning, and video is not really about her, but I think she's that sly and cunning that she has made him think it was his idea. I'll do a Yota Talks video all about Meghan at some point. But I just wanted to start out by saying that I thought the coronation was absolutely beautiful. It was history in the making. I stayed up all night long, you guys. I could not sleep. Like, I was going to go to sleep a couple of hours before and then wake up, but I was so scared that I wouldn't wake up. I just stayed up all night. I watched the entire thing. And it just touches my heart. I don't know. Am I like a misplaced Brit? I don't know. I love England. And I've always told Keith, I said, other than Greece, because my heart is in Greece, my family's in Greece, that's where my father is from, I love England. I love London. Everywhere I've ever been in England, I just love that country, and I love Scotland. I feel a bit sorry for Harry. I really do, because just seeing him sitting there in the third row, like, you know, a third-class citizen when he's a born prince. He did that to himself. He is his own worst enemy. He did that to himself. He has been stripped of his titles, stripped of his military uniform. He's been stripped of his manhood, demasculated. It's like, and if you ever even read an article, it's Meghan and Harry, not Prince Harry and Meghan. I mean, who the hell is Meghan Markle? I mean, honestly, I have never heard of Meghan Markle until she was engaged to him. I've never seen Suits. I think it was a Canadian show. I mean, I've never seen it, and I've never seen any game show that she was on. They said she was a model on a game show. Never saw that. Who the hell is she? So she thought that if she married this prince and they flew the coop and he flew the coop. I mean, it's not funny, really. He left his country and all that he was, his family, all that he was groomed to do. And just, he's now living in California, okay? It's sad. It really is sad. It's more than sad. It's, well, to me, it's despicable. But he is his own worst enemy, and I think that he is really, really, really going to have a lot of regrets in the future. I think he already does. But I do think the coronation was absolutely beautiful. History in the making. I love the British people. When Keith and I were there, I absolutely loved it. You know, so many people talk about, oh, I want to go to Paris one day. I've been to Paris. In my book, it doesn't hold a candle. And I loved Paris. I love the Louvre and all the art, of course. But there's something about England and the British people and the way of life, and I just love the continuity of the royal family. There's something about continuity, and I just thought the whole entire coronation day was absolutely spectacular. Everything about it was just beautiful, and I am so happy that it went so beautifully, because despite their best efforts, they were not able to, I don't know what it is they were trying to do, because it just seems like everything they've done in the last couple of years has been building up to this moment. And the book, you guys, I can't wait to get my hands on that book and see what all is in it. If you've read the book, let me know. Let me know how you felt about it. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But you guys, I think there's something about tradition that is very, very special. It's just a wealth of tradition and beauty, and the royal family, they are to serve. And I just feel really sickened that he just threw it all out the window, left his family, left his country, and he went for the Hollywood millions instead of living a life of service. And I think that was his destiny. I think he screwed up big time. So that's really all I have to say. I don't want to have these Yota Talk episodes too long because I tend to ramble and I tend to get off track, but I really wanted to stay focused, and I just thought the coronation was absolutely beautiful. I'll never forget it. I'm so happy that I stayed up and watched every minute of it, and if it weren't for my mom being a little, you know, the way she is, Keith said, let's go. And I said, we will go, and hopefully at some point very soon I'll be able to go over there. I actually have a cousin who has left Greece and lives in London, so I don't think he watches my videos, but I would love to see him. But anyway, you guys, I just love England. I love the royal family, and I love the British people, and I think the coronation was absolutely a spectacular affair. I don't know of any other country in the entire world that could ever pull that off the way that they do. And I loved Queen Anne's hat. I love it. And I almost think, and let me know if you think I'm onto something, I feel like that was purposely, strategically done. I think they put Harry right behind Anne with that big hat and that big red feather. I loved it. Okay, guys, so that's really all I have to say. I do want to say that, yes, this is the end of my birthday until next year. You know, I don't mind getting older. The older we get, I think the more that we find joy in the little things. And you guys, I do feel like the fact that I really haven't been buying things and spending money on frivolous things has cleansed me in some way. I don't really know how to put it, and I will always love my beautiful things. I know what's important in life. I've always known what was important in life. I just wish Harry knew. I just wish Harry knew. But anyway, you guys, I've had a fabulous birthday. It's been a fabulous day. My heart is full. I love all of you, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please join my family. I love you guys all so much. I try to interact with you as much as I can. It's getting harder, you guys, but I think I do a pretty good job at commenting. Sometimes I can't get around to all of them, but I do read them all. I do want you to know. So please do subscribe and support me here and help my channel grow. I love you guys, and I'll get into more Yota Talks maybe within the next week or so. But I'll be back in a couple of days. I've got a really cool collab with some really cool gals, and that's coming up this weekend. So I love you guys. Have a fabulous day. Have a fabulous week. Peace.